Hello, fellow translators. This is a post I recently came across on LinkedIn. This is someone, as you can see, I'm not directly connected to him, but it popped up on my feed. And he said that here at Freelandly, which I've never heard of before, we do not check or verify rates offered by LSPs, but we definitely will. But the offer below was something acceptable and is excluded from our feed. And as you can see here, it is a very low budget. You know, it's one of those ridiculous things that you come across, and unfortunately, you come across it quite often, too often. And so I was actually impressed just by the fact that he brought this up, and he said that on his platform or whatever it is, they would not be doing that anymore, and they would be excluding these types of things. So if you click on it, it goes to their LinkedIn page, I think, yeah. And then I was going to check out their website and maybe sign up just to see what it's all about. But I thought it would be interesting to do that along with you guys and kind of share the experience with you and explore this website with you guys just to see what it's all about. It looks like it's a new platform, kind of like pros.com, Translators Cafe, stuff like that. But it looks like, so here's my impression, and I'm making the impression as I go along, but seeing, you know, they have pricing, how it works and stuff like that. But right away, you can see that it's geared toward the translators. And here it says, are you a recruiter? You can add your post for free. So recruiters can add their posts, but right here it's geared towards translators. And I kind of like that. It seems like it's the person who did it probably is a translator and knows how this world works. So let's go through this quickly. Here, my language combination is Italian and English. And it already has English here, I see, because, and it makes sense. I mean, it's very common to have to or from English. I'm not saying it should be, but that's how it is. And there we go. Italian to English, translation. I'm going to keep it simple. Go. Oh, that was quick. So it looks like you don't even need to sign up per se. So here we have Italian and English, posted 1 day ago, 3 days ago, translation freelance. I like this. Yeah, I guess you can just apply to one of these jobs. Let's see if there's anything that interests me. Italian. Oh, Switzerland. Oh, there we go. Hiring remotely. Okay, they need Swiss Italian. That's my ball game, and they're hiring remotely. So this is the one that I'm going to. Okay, so what do I click on? More details. And so let's see what's Italian, Switzerland into English. Hiring remotely. Blah 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 blah. Translating. I'm going to go through this quickly because I'm doing it more for you guys. To apply, please fill in the form below or log in. So let's see if we can do this without even getting an account. So you fill in the email, and then, why do I have to fill this out again? This is weird. Translation. I have read, I agree, I have read. Let's say I've read them, and then open full vacancy and source. Oh, so this links you directly to the source, and I didn't even have to sign up. So it counts me as signed up, I guess, because I filled in my email address. But this is quite interesting. They make it very easy to apply. And that's it. Then this was actually posted on LinkedIn, apparently. You can apply right there. Okay, I'm not going to apply. Although, I mean, I don't usually do jobs anymore, but this is literally my wheelhouse. I'm just curious to see, you know, what this is about, to be honest. But anyway, let's keep it on Freelandly. This looks very simple to use, and I like it so far. Of course, any platform like this is only as good as the jobs you can find on it, but it looks like it sources jobs from other places like LinkedIn. So that's actually a pretty cool model because it doesn't have to be, people don't have to have put it on this Freelandly, but it takes it from other places, at least from LinkedIn. I don't know where else. So here they have pricing free and paid is beta testing, so it looks like it's brand new. And so I would say keep an eye out for this because it looks like they kind of know what they're doing. Let's see if it has anything special in how it works. And I'm happy to provide that. Look, I have nothing to do with this website, I should say, just in case it turns out that they're completely crappy or something. I literally just came across that post by that guy. I'll probably add him on LinkedIn because it does seem quite interesting what he's doing. But yeah, it goes through very much what, oh, I didn't even fill out the work mode part. Oh, that's why I kept getting all the in-house jobs. See, that was my fault. I'm just trying to race through this thing because I get nervous knowing that I'm being taped here, and so I kind of want to keep it going, and I totally didn't see this part. See? It pays to actually pay attention and follow the instructions. Anyway, Here we have some FAQ, and let's see if there's anything interesting. How do I get my Telegram ID? Via email or Telegram? Oh, that's interesting. They use Telegram. I think that's the first time in the translation industry I've seen people emphasize Telegram over any other chat service. Actually, I like Telegram a lot. It's basically like WhatsApp or Line, WeChat, Kakao Talk. I guess WeChat does more with the whole thing, but you know, it's a chat. It's an online chat thing, but it's encrypted. I mean, WhatsApp is encrypted already, but you know, it's owned by Meta, and so people have issues with it. Signal is encrypted as well, but Telegram, for some reason, seems to have become the chat of choice for people who want to chat in an encrypted manner. And then anyway, so that's interesting. This is literally the only FAQ, and it has nothing to do with translation. This is actually quite odd. It looks like this is sort of a work in progress. You know, that's why he mentioned they haven't done so-and-so yet. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye out for this. And yeah, just 3 posts here. It looks like it. Yeah, this looks like it's kind of brand new. Feel free to check them out. It seems very easy, and why not? When it comes to applying for jobs, I always say, you know, the more the better, right? Because you never know where you're going to get your next job from. It looks like this sources from several different places, different sources, and so I think that that's useful. You know what? I'm going to click on one other thing, if you'll bear with me. Icelandic, no. Here we go. So I just want to click on some other ones to see if they source it from different places or what. Open full vacancy and source. Is this LinkedIn as well? No, Translators Cafe. Oh, wow. It does source from many different places. I like this. Let's see. Linguists in New York. Let's see which one, where this one comes from. LinkedIn as well. I'll do one last one. Let's scroll down a bit. Let's see some. This looks like it might be a different format. Translators Cafe, okay. Yeah, so I mean, this at least is sources from Translators Cafe. I don't know if it sources from other places as well. It's odd that they don't explain this in their FAQ or something like that, because this to me seems quite interesting. But yeah, never mind. This looks like to be a platform, but it's also an aggregator of different platforms, and that's always good because it means you'll get more opportunities in one place without having to click on all the different websites. Obviously, as long as they're not scammy or anything like that, if it turns out that they also have job alerts so you can sign up and have stuff sent to you, I would think this is perfect. I'm still not exactly sure how they make their money. Let's see, because recruiters can add their posts for free. It looks like you can sign up for free. So it might just be because they're first starting out, everything's going to be free for now. But I'd say it's worth checking out, at least for now, and then see what happens. So yeah, again, something I came across today and I wanted to share with you guys. Feel free to check it out. If you have any thoughts or know anything about it, feel free to let me know about it. But otherwise, this is a new platform that you can use in addition to pros.com, Translators Cafe, I don't know, Upwork, you know, whatever you might use now, and LinkedIn, obviously. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, I'll talk to you next time. Okay, thanks. Bye. Savedum.